Despite beating the Jets, it wasn't a particularly good day for the Pittsburgh offensive line, especially left tackle Broderick Jones, who was responsible for 3 of the 4 sacks on Rodgers. Well, Aaron defended Jones today and actually blamed himself for some of the sacks he took, citing back tightness that kept him from being more elusive. I don't think I was moving that well, so I think I kind of ran into at least 1 or 2 of those sacks. So I got to do a better job of using my legs. You know, I might be old, but I still feel like I move around pretty good. I wasn't moving the way I usually move. I thought the protection was good for the most of the game. There were a couple of fundamental things to clean up. I just got to get the ball out. Mm-hmm. That's the thing, Aaron. Yeah. You see you heard what he said, Ocho? Yeah. He said he would think he couldn't. That's it. That's what happens when you get old. Yeah. You think in your mind you could do all these things,
but you can't. But you absolutely can't. And then obviously the offensive line has to help him a little bit. They have to. They have to help him a little bit. And Aaron has to have that clock. That clock has to go off in your head. If you don't have the skill set with the lower extremity, being able to move the way you used to, you got to be able to process that information a little bit faster and get the ball out. You got to.
You do. And I think the thing is that he does have a quick release, and sometimes he dodges sacks because he can get the – but that's the thing. He doesn't have the legs. He's 41. He doesn't have the legs that he once had, and that's what made him so unique. That's why, you know, people look at him as one of the greatest throwers of the football because of the arm platform, but his ability to throw the ball on the move. Yeah. There have been very few guys in NFL history that's been able to throw the ball on the move as well as Aaron Rodgers, or throw the ball from the pocket as well as Aaron Rodgers. The arm slots, the angles, and he had good legs. He wasn't Lamar Jackson, but he didn't need to be. Right. But that arm, he has superior arm talent. Yeah. And with his mind, man, it was to just watch him. Like I said, I went to the Super Bowl that they beat Pittsburgh. Ocho, and I was standing on the sideline and I'm watching this guy warm up. I said, that's the greatest thrower of the football I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And I saw Joe throw the ball. I saw Joe Montana throw the football. I saw Dan Marino throw the football. I saw Elway throw the football. I saw Warren Moon throw the football. I said, that guy, what I just saw. In my 14 years of playing in the NFL, and all my years of covering the NFL, I've never seen anybody throw the football like that young man.
He got the ultimate stamp of all time. When Tom Brady comes out and says Aaron Rodgers is the greatest thrower of the football that he's ever seen or ever witnessed or watched play, then it is exactly what it is. It's what it is. No matter how you feel about him, no matter how you feel about him, no matter how he looks now, he's still the greatest thrower of the football. And then when you get flashes of the brilliance that we're used to seeing, and he brings that to the Steelers, he gives you a great chance to win. And what they've done defensively, they brought in Jabril Peppers. They done brought in Jabril Peppers. You got Darius Lee, you got Jalen Ramsey. I mean, you got Patrick. Man, they gonna be all right. You got TJ Watt, you got Cam. Come on now.
Some things you have to see for yourself because TV doesn't do it justice. No. Like they say, you know, watching hockey is better if you watch it in person than you watch it on television. Football is better if you watch it in person than you watch it on television. Yes. Some things you have to actually see for yourself in order to get an appreciation. And me being a student of the game, me being around the game, and to see him throw the football. I saw it the same when I saw Barry run. I was like, I'd never seen nobody run like this. When you see Jerry run routes and then catch the football and the effortlessness that Jerry ran with and the precision in which he got in and out of breaks, you're like, damn. That's what you think when you see Aaron throw the football. That's when I saw him throw the football, I'm like, I mean, I'm talking about just the flick of the wrist and the ball is just, I'm talking about, ain't no wobble. I mean, everything is just tight. I'm just like, up and over.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is too, as great of a thrower of the football Aaron is, the way he throws the ball and his mechanics are.
Don't teach that. No.
It doesn't go hand in hand.
No, hell no.
Go hand in hand.
His feet's all over the place.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He does everything because his arm talent and arm strength.
He's so gifted, man, throwing the football. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. You can't teach that. You can't teach that.
Xavier Worthy left the Chiefs' Week 1 game due to a dislocated shoulder and an injury in the Chiefs' third offensive player in Brazil. He was running a crossing paddle over the middle, and he and Travis Kelce ran directly into each other. Kelce took the blame for what happened on New Heights. I'm supposed to be running my route at depth for Worthy. So it's frustrating. I was trying to set up the guy to be able to get into position, and it just happened pretty quick. I just got to be better. Man, I'm 13 years in the league. There's no excuse for me running into my own guy like that.
Yeah.
Ocho,
Yeah.
what do we say?
Yeah, we said the same thing. Hey, listen, he was supposed to be at 7-9, and Worthy was supposed to be coming underneath that. But you got to remember, the pressure, the collision.
Mm-hmm.
When you write X's and O's, you got to remember there's somebody else.
Well, them X's and O's don't move. You just put them on the paper. They stay right where you put them.
So he was a little short because the person in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
The collision, it forced him to run as Xavier Worthy. So if anything, you got to go a little higher.
Mm-hmm.
You got to fight through that contact. You have to, and that's where the collision happens. So it's unfortunate. It's something that he can fix. But again, it's all about being self-aware.
He can fix it now, but he ain't fixing Xavier's shoulder for a couple of weeks.
That's messed up.
And that's the thing. But I knew what it was. I said, bro, do you understand how many shallow crosses that I've run? How many pick shallow crosses? Because sometimes we run the shallow cross on our own. Yeah. And a real shallow cross is 4 to 6.
Yes.
4 yards, but you're gaining because you want to give the quarterback the angle. So you start 2, 3, you get to 4, no deeper than 6. Yeah. Catch it. He would, whatever it is. If it's a man, he put it out in front of you. He turns you up. If it's a zone, you don't look at him. You just stop on a dime, that tackle gap. Mm-hmm. And turn however you put it on. You put it between the 8 and the 4. He said, "Get up in your shadow, Shannon." There's some danger on left or the right of you.
Yeah. See, it's easy when it's zone, huh? The problem.
For sure.
The problem is when it's man, and you got trying to collision you, and you trying to get the adept, and you got to fight through that. You got to fight through that.
But see, and my thing is, Ocho, look, Kelsey's bigger than I was, but you couldn't stop me from getting where I wanted to be. No, you can't.
Right.
Because I'm gonna push through you, and then. Because the whole while, as I know, I got to pick. Mm-hmm. So but see, mainly Ocho, I wasn't the picker. Somebody else was picking for me.
For me, yeah.
Somebody was picking for me. Right. But when I did, on the rare occasion that I did have to pick, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna push up, and guess what? I'm gonna run your ass. I'm gonna run you into your own guy. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I had to get skinny. I mean, literally, you running like this. Hey, you got to turn like this here to get past the guy.
Get through there, yeah.
Yeah, you got to get skinny. But it's very unfortunate, and I know to watch it, and you like, man, of all the things could happen. I got 1,000 catches. I got like the most playoff touchdowns. I'm a few yards short of Jerry as far as yards in the playoffs.
Right.
And I ran into my own guy. I put my own guy out. That's what Travis thinking. That's what Neff is thinking. He's like, I put my own damn guy out. We already thin. We already the first 6 weeks, Ocho, we without Rashee Rice.
Yeah.
Now we without our second best receiver. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, what y'all gonna do, man? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Blow that thing up. Let us get Tyreek back.
Ooh, that's not fair. That's not fair. I think it's too soon for that, though.
It ain't. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Hey, listen, if things don't continue to get better, it's only week 1 now. It's only
the price is dropped, Ocho. If you get to the trade deadline and y'all out of contention, everybody know you trying to unload Tyreek.
Yeah. Hold on. The trade. When is the trade deadline? It's only week 1 now. Come on now. When is the trade deadline?
If you have to wait till you in a bind, it's too late. People, you make bad decisions when you're in a bind.
Right.
Make decisions before you have to.
But that's not the way they're thinking. Management's not thinking like that. We just starting the season. They're not thinking like that already. Now you are thinking like that logically because we're sitting here, we're not playing, but we want to at least have a chance to win. Who gives us our best chance to win? Number 10?
No, what gives us the best chance to win in 26, 27 and beyond? Okay. Because you and I both know Tyreek Hill's making $36 million next year. You know damn well, you know that, I know that. He ain't getting that from Miami.
Well, if that's the case, if we think about 26, 27 and beyond, then you would let him go when it was the issue with what he said last year in the offseason. You would let him go this offseason.
I think they thought about it, Ocho. They damn sure thought about it. They thought about it.
Okay.
Maybe the price was a little bit too high. The price came down now. Price coming down.
GPT Steelers says, Steelers Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Wire. Today we're diving into a powerful and emotional story that goes beyond stats. It's about legacy, respect, and full circle moments in football. I'm talking about DK Metcalf reflecting on a full circle connection with Aaron Rodgers, and this one is going to hit home for every Steelers fan. Let's break it down. DK Metcalf is more than just a star wide receiver for Pittsburgh. He's the son of Terrence Metcalf, a former NFL offensive guard drafted by the Chicago Bears in 2002. Terrence played 7 seasons in the league, appeared in 84 games with 25 starts, and built a legacy at Ole Miss, where he earned All-American honors. He was recently inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. DK grew up watching his father's career, learning the values of discipline, toughness, and sacrifice. And now, DK is writing his own story, and he's doing it in Pittsburgh. On the Boardroom Network podcast with Rich Klayman, DK was asked about playing with Aaron Rodgers, a quarterback whose career is so long it even overlapped with his father's NFL days. DK laughed and said, "Yeah, he's old, he knows it, but he doesn't play like it." What really stood out was the way DK praised Rodgers' preparation, his ability to read defenses, and his precision in throwing. He explained how Rodgers will literally check plays at the line, already visualizing how the defense is going to react, and then hit the open man with perfect timing. For DK, that's not just impressive, it's inspiring. And Steelers fans, we saw it firsthand in Week 1 against the Jets. Rodgers made his Steelers debut with a vintage performance, 22 completions on 30 attempts, 244 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 136.7 passer rating. That's MVP-level play. DK himself caught 4 passes for 83 yards, creating explosive plays and showing instant chemistry with his new quarterback. Together, they helped secure a thrilling 34-32 win against Rodgers' former team. Now think about this. The last time Steelers fans felt this kind of confidence in a quarterback was back in Ben Roethlisberger's final years. Rodgers isn't just giving us a short-term fix, he's bringing leadership, vision, and trust to this locker room. And when you pair that with a star receiver like DK, who's playing not only for himself, but also carrying his father's legacy, it becomes more than just football. It's history repeating itself in a new way, with Pittsburgh as the stage. Experts from outlets like Behind the Steel Curtain and The Athletic have been saying the same thing. Rodgers' experience goes beyond his arm. He's teaching, he's calming the offense, and he's showing young players how to execute under pressure. That's why DK said all he has to do is run his route. Rodgers takes care of the rest. That's a trust we haven't seen in years. And don't forget, DK isn't just some wideout. Since entering the league, he's put up over 6,300 yards receiving, multiple 1,000-yard seasons, and nearly 100 career games. He's strong, fast, and physical, and now he's got Rodgers to maximize those traits. Together, they give Pittsburgh something we've been missing, an offense that can close games and strike fear into defenses. So, what does this mean for us? It means hope. It means excitement. It means that when games come down to the wire, like they did against the Jets, we can believe our offense will finish the job. Rodgers may be 41, but he's proving that his mind, his arm, and his leadership are still elite. DK is proving he's more than capable of being a top weapon, and their bond is only going to grow stronger. In conclusion, this full circle story isn't just sentimental. It's practical. It's powerful. It's proof that the Steelers have the right pieces in place to compete at a high level this season. If Rodgers keeps performing like this and DK keeps elevating his game, this team could surprise the entire league. Now, I want to hear from you, Steelers Nation. What do you think of this connection between DK Metcalf, his father's legacy, and Aaron Rodgers? Do you think DK can solidify himself as a true WR1 with Rodgers throwing him the ball? And how do you rate Rodgers' debut performance in black and gold? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to Steelers Nation Wire. We're just getting started, and trust me, this full circle story is only the beginning.